This is a collective reading for Taurus. Taurus, remember that because it is a collective reading, it is not going to resonate with everyone that views the video. So please use your discernment to see what, if anything, resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. Also, remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, is currently happening, or will happen in the future, depending on where you are in the timeline. When we refer to masculine and feminine in tarot, we are speaking about energy, not necessarily gender. Sometimes it is the same and sometimes it is not. So again, you always have to take it as it resonates. Thank you, Spirit. And Justice came out and landed here. Do you have one more card for Taurus? 4 of these cards fell out by themselves, Taurus, and I take that as a start for the reading. Okay. Well, is there anything else for Taurus, Spirit? Anything else that you can share with Taurus that would be helpful to them? Thank you. 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. And the 2 of Wands on its side. Okay, let me clarify that moon. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, spirits of the highest white light, thank you so much for your guidance and your protection. Please give me clarity and show me. Clarify the moon for the Taurus collective, Spirit. Clarify the moon for the Taurus collective. Clarify the moon for the Taurus collective, please and thank you. Clarify the moon. 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 Show me the moon for Taurus, Spirit. What is this moon about? Show me the moon for Taurus. Well, I can tell you this much. Let me at least give me the information we have here. You're taking a break from some kind of a collaboration, Taurus. This is kind of a mini hermit. It's not as long as being in hermit mode, but it's still taking time out to kind of reflect on things. Temperance is on its side, so I think you're at a point now where you're beginning to get your balance back. Something had thrown you off. There had been some kind of a tower moment or some big upheaval in your life. So, and it dealt with a collaboration. You are going to be getting justice because the justice card is here, and not only that, it landed on the Queen of Swords. So you will definitely be getting justice. The 9 of Cups is also here on justice, so you're going to be getting wish fulfillment. You're also going to be getting reciprocity. So, you know, again, there's just like a little mini break you've taken, I think, to kind of recalibrate yourself. The 5 of Wands landed on top of the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. The person you're dealing with, and I believe it's going to be this King of Wands for most of you, again, take it as it resonates. But this King of Wands came in extremely quickly, and you basically were in Queen of Swords mode. This person is somebody who's a game player. This is someone who basically just wants to cause chaos and conflict just to keep you off balance. And I think that's why Temperance is more like this, because they fought long and hard to keep you off balance. But with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, I see that you're releasing this turmoil. You don't want it. You are here in your Empress mode, okay? This is your card, Taurus. You're here as the Empress. All 4 queens rolled into one. There's no need that you should have to be dealing with this kind of a situation. So that is definitely doing something for your highest good when you release someone who brings nothing but toxicity into your life. The fact that the 5 of Swords is in reverse is also showing me that you're choosing to step away, and I believe in this case from the moon, from deception, from things that are hidden from you. This is definitely somebody who played a lot of games. I don't know if it was mental games or something else, but there was a lot of games played, and some of it, I believe, behind your back with the moon there. It could have also involved a third party because we have the 3 of Cups in reverse and the 2 of Wands here. Somebody that perhaps might have been at a distance. I believe for some that's going to be who this third party is. So let me see one more time. I'm not getting much information on the moon, but that's what I believe for most in the collective. It's a situation where this person was very deceitful, didn't share information with you, and again, you just said, I don't need this. Good for you, Taurus, for staying in your Empress energy, too, throughout this. Show me the moon for Taurus. Clarify the moon for Taurus, please, Spirit. Clarify the moon for Taurus. Clarify the moon for Taurus. What can you share with Taurus? We got, look, the Knight of Swords twice. This one's almost in reverse. This is in reverse. This is justice coming in very quickly for you, Taurus. But can you tell me about the moon? The moon, please, for Taurus. The moon for Taurus. Five of Pentacles landed on top of justice. This person that you dealt with is financially, I think, very in dire straits right now and feeling left out in the cold. And that's the truth, because I got the Ace of Swords. Yep. Anything about the moon, though, Holy Spirit, that you can share with me? Can you clarify the moon for Taurus? Clarify the moon for Taurus. Yeah, it could be that third party was hidden, too, that you didn't see it. Yep, juggling. Two of Pentacles. This person juggled you. They juggled you, and you stepped away. Good for you, Taurus. Hierophant. You've used your guidance. You've used your guidance. Wow. Wow, the Magician landed right in with the Sage. Wow. There's someone you're going to need to cleanse your energy from. Someone who's a manipulator. Someone who's a manipulator. You guys are going to need to be up to date on your spiritual cleanliness. In other words, pray, meditate, whatever way it is that you're comfortable with. Sage your house, pray over your house, use holy water, whatever that is that you feel brings the energy into a more lighter energy. Make sure you're doing that, because like I said, I'm not getting anything on this moon. Okay, one more thing. Let me use these cards. Spirit, one more time for Taurus. Can you clarify the moon so that Taurus will know the moon? Clarify the moon for Taurus, please, and thank you, Spirit. Imprisonment. Show me the moon for Taurus. The moon for Taurus. It's a trick, a scheme to deceive you. Spot on, Spirit, spot on. We just talked about deception, manipulation. Yep. Yep. This person's trying to trap you, and you don't see it, or they think you're not going to see it. Yeah, they're going to try to, oh, yeah, they're going to do anything to get you in that position. And we have here, Dreamweaver. It says, lucid dreams. Create your own reality and escape. But because this feels dark. This person's trying to set a web for you, is what they're trying to do, and imprison you. Yeah. And then they want you to be in your head. They want you to be in your head about, not knowing which direction to go. But the Holy Spirit's there. You're going to get your guidance. Always ask for that guidance from the Holy Spirit. Anything else about the moon? Now, there is going to be a pleasant message coming in, some good news. But tell me about the moon, Spirit. Elimination of evil. That's what I was just talking to you guys about. This is twice now. This has come up. It's very important to keep yourself, your thoughts, as positive as possible. Keep your home saged, cleansed, prayed on. Anything else for the moon? Phases of the moon. Okay, clarify the moon, please. So the phases of the moon somehow are going to be important in this situation. Real estate came out. Mystical cat, feline spirit, energy, intuition, magic, wards off evil. So someone has been spiritually cleansing their home, which is excellent. Excellent. Wow. So there's going to be some good news, and there's going to be some sad news. You're going to get a little bit of both. Okay, anything else about the moon? Anything else about the moon? Anything else about the moon? Karmic bonds, unresolved issues. Yes, okay, that's your karmic. And justice is on the bottom. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Okay. Wow. So, yeah, this person, that moon, again, it is about deception. Somebody's trying to trap you. Someone's trying to trap you. And with the Knight of Swords here, they're probably going to come in very quickly. And that is usually a huge red flag. When someone's trying to pressure you to do something quickly, you really need to take that time to think it over and pray and see what the Holy Spirit says. So yeah. Spirit, is there anything else I can share with Taurus at this time? Let me see. Can you tell me, let's see, what are some of the signs involved? Now, it's not to say that if your sign or the sign of the person that comes up is not you or your person, it's not to say this is not your reading. It's just that for some people in the collective, Spirit will bring this out to kind of give them an idea that, yeah, there's a part of this reading that is for you. Show me, Spirit, for Taurus. Who are the players? What are the energies involved, the astrological energies involved? Okay, we have Leo, number 17 or 8. It landed on the Truth card. And I analyze Virgo, 18. So someone holding this Leo energy, there's something that they looked over, that they analyzed, and they found the truth. And this truth is going to prove to be, I believe, positive news. Well, you know, it's a little both. It is. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Now, Earth element was in reverse, stability. So someone in this situation is not doing well financially. And that could be another case for the Four of Pentacles, another storyline that someone is needing help financially. It could be that you have to take them to court. That's another thing that's coming through. Again, we have an authority here, an authority here. Sometimes this can be the police coming in. It doesn't have to be unless there's other things that kind of verify it. So don't see that here. But yeah, somebody's not stable. I think somebody is financially in lack right now. And this is the moon again, number 2, soul. Spirit, what else can you share with me? You're really going to have to be careful, Taurus. Remember, the moon, things are not as they appear. You're really going to have to tap into your intuition and listen to your intuition, not the words somebody is telling you. Let your intuition back it up. If they're telling you the truth, your intuition is going to back it up. Just one, Spirit. Do you have any other signs that might help Taurus know who this is they're dealing with? Anything else, please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. We have Jupiter return benefits, 49. So there are going to be some positive gifts that are coming through for you, Taurus. And something's going to come out of the blue because Uranus is here, number 9. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else that you could share? And Scorpio and Mars. Force, number 5, and Scorpio, number 20. There's going to be a big, 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 big transformation of some kind. Because we have Jupiter, Uranus, Mars, Scorpio. Scorpio's all about transformation. Yeah, this might even, for some, again, another storyline I'm picking up on is a tower moment. But this tower moment leads to this benefits. It leads to this sudden change. This is another tower moment with Mars being here as a number 5. 5s are all about change. And next to the transformation, it's really going to be big. So for some in the collective, again, it is a Leo. For some, it's a Virgo. We also have some earth sign here, other earth signs here, Taurus, since we have, or sorry, King of Wands, fire. What am I saying? And you're here as the Empress. Let's see, there's a little bit of sword energy, so there could be some air influence in there somewhere. And remember, it doesn't have to be just your sun sign. You could resonate in your moon, your rising, your Venus, your north node. There's a lot of different ways. Okay, guys, let me see if I can get you a little bit more. Which other one, Spirit? Which other one do I want? Let me get some initials. Okay, these are going to be initials. Again, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but let's see what initials show up for you. This could be the first letter of your first, middle, or last name, or the person or people that you're dealing with. So, Spirit, what letters? Show Taurus, please, What letters are going to be involved in this reading? Please and thank you. So the phases of the moon are going to become important, Taurus. You might want to keep a watch on that because someone might be trying to pull the trick during that time. They're trying to imprison you. They're trying to put you in a web. They're trying to put you back into a karmic bond. Thank you, Holy Spirit. A, so we have the letter A. Anything else for Taurus? Anything else, please, for Taurus? For Taurus, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. D is another. Let me pause this guy and pause this, guys, and go get the other card. F is another letter. Anything else for Taurus? I. I. And is there anything else, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you for Taurus. Anything else for Taurus? A Z. Again, it's not to say it's not your reading if those aren't the letters of your name or the person you're dealing with, but for some it will. All right, I'll get you 1 to 2 of this card, and then see where we at time-wise. Try to wrap it up in just a little bit. Thank you, Holy Spirit, healing angel, spirits of the highest white light, for your guidance and your protection. Thank you so much. Is there anything else that would help Taurus at this time? Please and thank you. Show me Taurus. Anything else that would help Taurus? So keep up the good work with keeping everything spiritually cleansed. We have sacred space, and we have just knock. Just knock. If the way seems closed, ask friends or influencers to open the door and let you in. So there's a door that you are going to have to say, I would like to go into that door. Just like you have to ask for angelic support, you have to want to go through a certain door. So there's going to be an opportunity that's going to show up for you. And it's also going to be very important for you, Taurus, to find you a little sacred space so that for your meditation, for the times when you just need to kind of ground yourself and get back to stability, that's going to be the place to do it. I just got, I don't know if I said this, but another storyline is, again, someone I think is going to be going to court over something. There's been something hidden. There's been something hidden. And I think that there's someone actively looking for information that's going to help in that case. And we do have the Justice card, so it's going to turn out in your favor, Taurus, for those in that situation. Also, having the Hierophant there, that's another reason I feel that way. This person did something very hasty. Whoever is taking someone to court, they did something very hasty, and you decided to walk away from it. So, but yeah, there was something deceptive in that. All right, guys, let me see. Anything else? A few more cards for Taurus, please. Show me for Taurus, Spirit. What does Taurus need to know at this time? What would help Taurus at this time? For Taurus, please. Anything else, Spirit, that would help them? Gavel. Wow, you're definitely getting justice. That's 3 cards now dealing with justice. So you are getting justice, and it landed on the Hierophant. It may be spiritual justice, Taurus. It may not be here in the 3D. Leads me to think, and I think it's going to come in swiftly too. Okay. Bridge. Bridge was in reverse, and I think that's because, again, you're choosing to not deal with this person because they were a clown. They were a clown, you know. It was just not something you wanted to continue. Spirit, show me anything else for Taurus. Now, this person is feeling in lack, the person that you walked away from, but remember, they are a manipulator. Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is someone that the partnership just went south. It just went south. Anything else for Taurus? Anything else for Taurus, please, that would help them, Spirit? Just one. Anything else for Taurus? So, yeah, many of you have already chosen to not walk down that path. Key in reverse, yeah. You don't want whatever this person is delivering, it's not the key to your happiness. It's not the key that's what's going to give you stability and peace. Anything else for Taurus, please and thank you. Empty chair in reverse. There is somebody coming, though, because it's in reverse. So there is going to be a change, and it's going to be a mystery. It's going to be a mystery. So sometimes Spirit will keep things like that on purpose because we just don't need to know right then. Sometimes we get to know then, and sometimes we don't. All right, guys. Let me see. Let me get you. How about I get you a unicorn card? All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, Spirits of the highest white light. Can you share with me a card for Taurus and kind of wrap this reading up for Taurus? What can you share with me for Taurus, Spirit? What does Taurus need to know? Please and thank you. Taurus. Magical Crystal Cave, number 21. Switch on your inner light. Bring forward your gifts. There's also an infinity symbol here, and that's what my eye was drawn to. There's also a key here. This is not the key to your happiness, but this is. This is. Switch on your inner light. Bring forward your gifts. So there are gifts, Taurus, that you have not brought forward that are going to be very, very fruitful for you. Okay, is there anything else that would help? Okay, one more. That wasn't the one I thought it was. Oh, that's what I wanted. Yeah. Just be careful with that moon, because again, something's not what you think it is. All right. One last card, please. One last card, please, for Taurus. What would help Taurus at this time, please? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you. So some of you will be moving house too. Thank you, Spirit. We have divine inspiration. Open yourself to divine inspiration today. Creativity flows when you are in tune with the higher realms. There's those gifts they're talking about. And angelic guidance. Know that you are surrounded by loving angels today, and ask for their guidance and feel their presence. Quite lovely. And you know, I was seeing that Hierophant up there. So I think that, yes, there's heavy angelic support around you right now. And I think Archangel Michael is one of those in particular. Okay, guys, let me get a few charms and we'll call it a reading. Thank you again, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Again, anything specific that comes out with the charms, it's not to say it's not your reading if you don't resonate with any of the charms. Again, for some in the collective, though, it will. Show me for Taurus, Spirit, for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Please and thank you. I don't believe it. I got a key again. Wow. Keys are highly significant. Again, some of you will be getting a new home. And it's important that you try to keep it cleansed. All right, now let's see what we got. Taurus, your charm came out and it landed on phases of the moon. So you really need to start watching the phases of the moon. There's something significant for you pertaining to a certain phase. The letter E has also come out, so we'll add that to the letters here. D, A, F, Z, I, and E. (2009) is significant for some in the collective. Also, 2020 is a significant year, as is 2006 and 2013. There is definitely an ending that's going to be taking place, and I think it's going to possibly come with a tower. But remember, when towers come to us, the tower is there for us. How does that go? It's there to help us. It's not there to hurt us. The tower is here to get rid of foundations that are not stable so that a stable foundation can be built. We're basically not on our path, and this is trying to kind of redirect us to get us back more in line with our path. So 999, there's going to be an ending, and 5, it's going to be something kind of out of nowhere, out of the blue. Something, you're going to get some kind of an inspirational download that's just going to be boop, and it's going to be great. So be paying attention to the messages you get. Oh, we got 2, a second D as in Donna, an X also is showing up too, so a few more letters. Someone's wearing a mask because the mask is showing up right here. It landed on the King of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles, the juggler. So again, that's what that is. It's deceit. It's deceit. This person is not about love. They're a clown, but you're going to be getting your justice. One tool for Taurus. One more for Taurus. Please and thank you, Spirit. Anything else for Taurus that would help them? Also, there's a tree on Empress, so you're highly balanced and grounded at this time. A good foundation for Taurus, please. Okay, I have another year. 2019 is also significant for some. The country of Argentina is important for some. There'll be some in the collective Argentina. And let's see, here on the key card we have Gemini. So it could have been a Gemini for some that was the King of Wands, that was the person deceiving. We also have a dragon here, so this person could be, someone in this situation could be the Chinese sign of the dragon. Doesn't have to be. Or it could have happened during the year of the dragon, that when it's like the decision was made, this is not the path you want to go, that's not the key that you want. The Eye of Horus landed here as well. And so there's something that you need to see with your intuition. Oh, we have another letter here. We have, oh, that's 2 A's. 2 A's and 2 D's are significant for some. We have 111, which is manifestation. That's also going to tie into these phases of the moon, Taurus, with your charm there. And then this, highly important for manifesting for some in the collective. And the key landed on top of that. There's something very important for you, so do pay attention. So that's 1 key here, 1 key here, 1 key here, but in reverse. So keys, again, are highly significant. There's a person of integrity that is, I believe, a Scorpio in this case, or someone with very prominent Scorpio energy. They live at a distance, I believe. Somehow they're tying into this situation. And there's going to be some kind of very fast movement. I don't know if it's this person, because there was the King of Swords in reverse, or if it's this Scorpio, but there's going to be fast movement of some kind. You're also going to be, this person, again, is going to come in trying to tempt you, because with this little knife here, they are basically wanting to stop you from your forward movement. They don't want you to use your intuition because the owl is in reverse. And I think for some of you, there is even a possible child that will be coming into fruition. I think they're trying to stop that as well, whoever this person is. But the black obsidian is here, so I know that there's protection as well. Also, let's see, what is this? This is 2017. I got another year that came out, and I got one more year, and that is 1992. So all of those may be significant years for you. We also have 1988, and 777 has come up. So these may be numbers that you're seeing, but there is, you're spiritually evolving, and I think you're quite tapped in. I think that you have a very close connection to the Most High. Guys, I think that's all I've got for you as far as just little additional information. There's something about a warm area. I don't know if somebody's going on a trip to a warm area or someone lives in an area that's kind of tropical and warm. But the heart here is in reverse, so the empty chair is going away. You're going to be finding love. I really would like to pull you a card on that, though, Taurus. Let me see if Spirit will give me just a little information about possible romantic. And this fell down, archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Can you tell me just a few cards for Taurus about those who are interested in finding a partner, Spirit? Is there any message that you can share with Taurus about that for Taurus? Okay, unlikely is in reverse. So whatever this is, what is likely? What is the most likely outcome for Taurus with respect to romance? Fishing pole. You got to go out there and do a little fishing. You got to see what's out there, right? Thank you, Spirit. Anything else? Anything else for Taurus relating to romance? Just one, please. Anything relating to romance for Taurus? Anything relating to romance? Ooh, unconditional love. Anything relating to romance? Unconditional love, romance, soulmates, devoted, tenderness. Anything else, please? Anything else for Taurus relating to romance? Okay. Let's put that back in. It kind of, I don't know if that was me or Spirit. One more, please, for Taurus. One more for Taurus about romance. Thank you. Heart and home. Happy home. So see, Taurus, there was this problem, but you're working your way through it. Well, guys, I hope this has helped. Something is going to sizzle and pop. So just fasten your seatbelts and realize, ask for your angels to help you. They're always there whenever you need help. Just ask for their presence and just use common sense. Don't be frightened, just be prepared. All right, guys, again, I hope this helps. Please take care, shine bright, and be kind, my friends. God bless.